What's up, guys? It's Coach Trevor here. So today what we're gonna do is we're gonna go over how I want you to teach someone who's brand new, they've never squatted before, and you're gonna teach them how to squat, okay? So what I tell them when they first come and say, okay, if I never see you again, this is probably the most important thing that I want you to learn, so use this for the rest of your life, okay? So when you're teaching someone how to squat, keep it simple, okay? So your feet are gonna be shoulders width apart, toes slightly pointed out or straight, depends on their ankle mobility. But just as a reference, start with the shoulders width. Main thing is keep your torso upright, keep your feet flat. So since they're brand new, you want to tell them to keep the weight in the heels. Eventually, we're going to tell them mid-foot, but just to start off, keep the weight in the heels. When they start this movement, tell them to hinge from the hips first. So they're going to bend from the hips first. They're going to push their knees out like this. They're going to come down, sit to the box. So physically sit to the box. And this is a nice thing because then you can kind of check and see where their knees are at in comparison to their feet. Because the common thing is their knees tend to cave in, and their toes will point way out like this, all right? So if that happens, you just pause them at the bottom of their box squat and you adjust them. Adjust their feet, you have their knee angle out. Maybe you're standing to the side with your hand there so their knee doesn't cave in so they can kind of get that feedback from you. You're gonna keep your torso upright and you're gonna drive up, stand tall, squeeze the glutes, okay? As they get better, you can start adding little cues here and there to make it more difficult. So the main thing is if they have perfect form on it, their hips are going back, their knees are going out, you can progress them to this. So the main thing on this is to focus on feet now. So you're gonna push down with your big toe, push down with your pinky toe, so all your toes, they're gonna be pushing down and curling towards your heels. Okay, it's gonna help develop an arch and a more stable ankle for them. And on top of that, it's gonna make it easier to drive their knees out as well. And balance-wise, it's gonna be better on their squat in the first place, okay? So they're gripping the floor with their feet, abs are nice and tight. The weight's in the midfoot now, hips are going back, push those knees out, keeping their torso more upright, focusing on the knee drive out, and then they're also, you can add feedback to tell them to squeeze the glutes at the bottom. So they're squeezing their booty when they're here, so you're teaching them to activate their glutes when they're in this flex position here, and then drive up, stand tall, squeeze the glutes.